You know what your problem is? Let me tell you. It's your stiff-ass art. Do you suffer from this, where your art is stiff as hell, like this drawing I did in 2006? Then by the time I learned to fix it, I gave up art in 2008. What do you think happened when I came back in 2018? And now you see this stiff-ass shit. You know why that is? Because you forgot about gesture. Yeah, what is gesture? Gesture drawing is about capturing the feeling or movement and fluidity. This stuff. And more of this stuff. And you think you're too cool to be drawing ballerinas to get real good at it? Well, you're not. But just in case, as a self-taught artist, I'm going to tell you the secret character to getting good at gestures and movement. None other than Mr. Loincloth himself, Tarzan. Study Tarzan. Watch the movie again. Study those gesture drawings. Study that movement. And that fluidity that only really Disney can give you. I can illustrate how strong a fluid movement can look by drawing my own Tarzan in my own style and fully in ink. Now this drawing will be a time lapse, but many of you may be shocked that this kind of detailed drawing only took 6 minutes. This is an example of being very confident in your artwork, and that's something that I pride myself on as an artist. And I have been drawing fully in ink for over 2 years because of that confidence. But enough with glazing myself. Pause. I want you guys to look at this drawing and see that sense of motion that I'm trying to convey by the impact shot of basically him landing on his feet and that split second before his hair or locks start to fall to the ground. Now, since this drawing is in 6 minutes and without a reference, I may have not captured all of what I was trying to show, but I think I did a really strong drawing, especially if you look at the anatomy of the stomach area, because I tried to show that impact of how the stomach would kind of pop out a little bit more and the motion of his locks just before they fall. Getting good with gestures is so important. That movement, that fluidity, that's how your character is going to stop being so stiff in the drawings. Listen, in comic books and anime, a lot of these characters can turn out stiff because of, their proportions, their size. But that doesn't mean in every aspect the character has to be stiff. Just because they're giant and bulky, they don't have to move like they're Groot. Movement is one of the most fundamental things. And when it comes to gestures, knowing where to place those hands, where to move that head, what angles to draw these characters from that give it that most dynamic pose is very important. If you know anything about my account, I draw very dynamic drawings. And without understanding posture, movement, and giving that fluidity through the drawings, it would be damn near impossible to stop myself from just constantly having stiff drawings. Don't be afraid to fail in art. It doesn't have to feel like the learning process has to be this daunting task. So that's why I want to study movement or gestures. Then the best character, in my opinion, to do that is learned by Tarzan.